Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and by the time you're watching this video, Season 29 is already out, and it just seems like every single season is creeping up faster and faster as the months goes by. But nonetheless, it's a brand new season, but more importantly, a brand new opportunity for you to, well, feel bad about yourself and feel like you don't belong on this earth because you can't make diamond. Don't you just love competitive? So let's try to change that this competitive season by talking about what I think are going to be some really good heroes to play in Season 29. Now, whenever I go about choosing some of the best heroes to play for the up and coming season, I try to look at the current meta. And right now, it's still basically the same exact meta that was in Season 28 and even in Season 27. But there is one possible change that can completely shake up the meta, and that is the hitscan nerf patch. A couple of days ago, Blizzard updated the experimental card where they nerfed a bunch of hitscan heroes. Basically, the farther you are away from a target, the less damage you do. And it's a pretty significant change to the point where if that nerf does go onto live servers, hit scans like McCree and Soldier and Ashe might be a thing in the past and will welcome in a bunch of other heroes. Now, as of right now, Blizzard hasn't released the experimental update onto actual live servers, so hit scan heroes could still be meta tomorrow, they could still be meta next week, next month, but when that update comes, and I'm pretty confident that it will shake up the meta completely. So that's what I'm going to be considering when I talk about 2 DPS heroes, 1 tank, and 1 support hero in this video. But even with all that being said, there is still one hero that unfortunately stands tall after basically every other DPS hero gets nerfed, and I'm talking about HANZO. When is HANZO gonna get the nerf treatment? Like, does Blizzard just want to aggravate me in Overwatch? Do they just want me to live this internal pain every single time I turn on and even off the game because I see him in my nightmares? He will not go away. HANZO has always been a top tier hero because he can get insta kills on squishies at any range, short, medium, or long range, but he can also fight toe to toe with a lot of tanks because of his storm arrows. You think of Orisa, you think of Hog, and it's just so easy to feed in your arrows. Not to mention HANZO's ultimate is extremely lethal with Zarya's grab. The grab dragon combo basically wins you any single point. You need to take the first point on Hanamura, you grab dragon. You need to take the point on Busan, you grab dragon. You need to push the payload past the second point on King's Row, you grab dragon. HANZO just brings so much DPS opportunity that it's kind of unfair when you compare him to the rest of the DPS hero. Plus, he's not really that hard of a hero to play. You just have to aim in the general direction, and you're probably gonna headshot on a squishy, and then use your storm arrows on a hog that's feeding, and you're gonna kill with him. You grab dragons, and you win the game. Like, it's pretty simple to play HANZO. There is no skill involved. Plus, I don't see HANZO getting nerfed anytime soon. I mean, when it's been 5 years, and in the past 5 years, he's only gotten better, then he's probably going to be a safe pick for not only Season 29, but up and coming seasons. So that's why I say HANZO is a good hero to invest in Season 29, even though it pains me because, yes, I hate HANZO, but I hate HANZO because he is so good, and because he's so easy to play. But what about a different DPS hero? What about somebody that could actually benefit from the possibilities of these hit scan nerfs going on to live servers? Someone like PHARAH could be an extremely lethal hero to play in Season 29, but that's a big if on if these hit scan nerfs are gonna go live, and here's why. So just on the idea that both PHARAH and hit scan heroes have to play at long distance, and well, PHARAH doesn't have any fall off damage at long range, and Ashe and McCree, popular counters to PHARAH, well, they're not gonna be doing that much damage because the fall off nerf is extremely devastating for them. So that means that PHARAH is gonna be able to thrive in a meta like that because, well, no one can stop her. But then when you throw in the secret ingredient, one pocket mercy, oh, it is curtains, my boy. Nobody's gonna be stopping the PHARAH. Now, obviously, I'm exaggerating. It's not like hit scan heroes are gonna be completely useless, but when you just think logically of their playstyles, yeah, Pharmacy is gonna rain havoc on everybody. Not to mention when you think of a popular tank that's gonna be played in Season 29, and basically up until Overwatch 2 officially gets released, REINHARDT, you need somebody to destroy the shield. Now, there's lots of options, the hit scan heroes that I keep mentioning, Junkrat's another popular shield buster, but PHARAH also does the same amount of damage that Junkrat does, and PHARAH even can have a little bit more control of her DPS, even though they're both kind of out of control DPS. So PHARAH can outclass the newly nerfed DPS, she can help destroy the shield, even help destroy REINHARDT because he has limited range with his tiny little hammer, and not to mention if you have a Zarya on your team, then you have another lethal ult combo with Grav and Rocket Barrage, even though Dragons is 10 times better and a lot more safer, but it's still a decent ult combo at the end of the day. But I think the best part about PHARAH, but specifically Pharmacy, is that she has this thing called the tilt factor. Very few heroes have this, maybe Mei, maybe Doomfist, maybe Symmetra, but especially Pharmacy, whenever you pull out these two heroes, it just completely tilts the enemy team to the point where, yeah, you might not be doing the best, but the enemy team is doing horrendous, all because they're tilted on the fact that nobody is taking out this Pharmacy. Everyone's blaming their team because you're playing PHARAH. Oh my god, Soldier, are you gonna hit them? Yo, d.va, can you help? The Soldier died the PHARAH. Zenyatta, can you put a Discord? Oh, I got shot. And then everyone starts yelling at each other, all because of two simple heroes. So while you can do massive amounts of DPS, you can also just distract the enemy team, which you gotta remember that Overwatch, yeah, it does take a lot of skill, but also takes a lot of mental fortitude. You gotta be able to be strong in the brain, and one thing that I know about Overwatch after playing this game for 5 years is that a lot of people like to tilt right away. They see a Pharmacy, no one's shooting them, yeah, play my team, I'm done. Nope, I'm not playing this, nope, my team sucks, we're gonna lose. And as soon as they say that, then you win, all because you played Pharmacy. And because Blizzard decided to update the game to where hitscan heroes cannot destroy anybody at long range. So we need to consider that when we talk about what I think to be the best tank to play in Season 29. And obviously, Daddy REINHARDT is the best tank to play. Like, he's gonna be not only the best tank, but the best hero to play up until Overwatch 2 comes out. You can never go wrong with the shield. But considering what I talked about beforehand with PHARAH, with the hit scan changes and everything coming out, if you don't want to play the obvious pick, which is REINHARDT, you can also consider d.va. Should you pick d.va over REINHARDT? Probably not, but if the hit scan nerfs do go live and if PHARAH is running rampant in Overwatch and you're a d.va main or you're decent with d.va, yeah, you can get away with picking a d.va because you can help deal with the PHARAH. That's really the only reason why I'm putting her on this list, because again, I could easily pick REINHARDT or even try to pick Zarya, but d.va is starting to become a very decent tank on her own. She's starting to find her footing in the off-tank category, maybe because with the recent buff to her armor, having 300 armor, but also just being able to dive a lot of hit scan heroes that are very popular right now, but if they get nerfed, then being able to dive the PHARAH, eat up a lot of her rockets or eat all of her rocket barrage. d.va really is just the perfect tank counter for PHARAH. Yeah, you can help try to counter PHARAH with REINHARDT by protecting your team, but you can't kill them. Zarya, that's going to be difficult too. You can absorb a lot of the damage, but still, you're not going to be able to kill them. Sigma, you can protect again. Winston, Doc, don't even think about it. Orisa, you shouldn't be playing Orisa anyway. What are you doing? Why are you even playing Orisa? I don't care if they don't have a PHARAH. Don't be playing Orisa, bro. There's not a lot of options in the tank counter to take care of PHARAH or even take care of a lot of hit scan heroes. So d.va is the one, plus her ultimate, it's getting a little bit better, mainly just in the calling in the actual mech, because in big team brawls, if you call in your mech just randomly, you can get an insta-kill on a squishy. It's always satisfying, but it's also beneficial because, well, that's one less hero to worry about, and you just have to press one single button. But can you take a wild guess on who I think is going to be the best support hero to play in Season 29? It's Mercy. Beforehand, I probably would have said Baptiste because Immortality Field is just so powerful, but he's also getting nerfed with the hit scan changes. Now, is it going to be as devastating as, say, Soldier, McCree, or Ashe? Probably not, because, well, with those heroes, their main job is to do damage. Baptiste, he has lots of jobs. He needs to protect the team with his Immortality Field. That's his main job. And he needs to heal, then put up a window, then heal more. And then if he needs to shoot every once in a while, then he can do that. So it's not like Baptiste is useless, but Mercy's just so good. And if you're going to be playing PHARAH, Doc, why wouldn't you help your PHARAH? Like, just pick Mercy, bro. But even though I'm going on and on about how great Pharmacy is, even Mercy by herself, I think is 10 times better than PHARAH by herself, because Rez is such a great ability right now. You got lots of protection opportunities with REINHARDT, with the Zarya bubble, that, yeah, if the enemy team does get a kill, well, then you can get a Rez even in the mix of fire. But I do realize that even though the point of these videos is to help encourage you to play new heroes in the up-and-coming season, when it comes to Mercy, you either really love Mercy, or you one-trick her because all the e-boys force you to do so, or you refuse to play Mercy because you find her very boring. But I hope you realize that you're going to see a lot of Mercies because, well, she's a decent healer to begin with, but also, if these nerfs do go live, well, Pharmacy is going to be taken over, baby. So rather than just trying to fight fire with ice, how about you just fight fire with fire and suck it up and play the Mercy with the Pharmacy combo and try to gotta win your game, baby. You know, after talking about pharmacy and the potential of hitscan nerfs going on to live servers, it's got me scared of the new meta, but it also gets me a little bit excited. I don't know, man. This Rein Zarya tank combo, it's just a little bit boring. Let's spice things up. Let's get some more toxicity in competitive Overwatch. Let's get some pharmacy. Let's get some reses going. Let's get some divas with the diva bomb getting some massive 6k ultimate usage, bro. I don't know. We'll have to see what Blizzard decides to do. But as always, even though I suggest these heroes, it's not the end-all be-all. These aren't the only 4 heroes that you need to consider. Play your Genji, play your Tracer, play your Mei, play your Orisa. Actually, don't play Orisa. Play anybody besides Orisa and have fun in Season 29. Now, I always say the best way to win Overwatch games is to play the hero that you're best with rather than the hero that you're just starting to learn. Because, well, if you don't know how to play the hero, you're probably going to die a lot. Even if your hero is Symmetra, we're probably going to do a lot better than if you play PHARAH and you only have 2 hours on her. So just consider that. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.